do you see that there is a need for meditation in your life? Need is basically a necessity and you cannot do without it. And once we know it in our mind, not when the teacher is teaching, you must practice. So the moment you say you must do it, the intellect says, who cares? Who cares? The way we don't leave eating, we don't leave sleeping, and we don't complain. No, I'm very busy, I can't sleep today, I can't eat today, I can't live my life today. So need, the only challenge that we all have, that this life is programmed and conditioned to meet the basic needs in our life. But in order to evolve, rise above the suffering, rise above that level of ignorance, we have to make a choice. And it is a conscious choice. And conscious choice comes when the mind understands the entire life of suffering, of pain, and the problems, and the intellect purifies the mind and makes the choice that this is the need of the hour. I have to live into that state of calmness and peace. Now, this principle has been explained through real life stories, like the story of the Buddha. First 15 or 16 years of his life totally immersed in all kinds of pleasure. And then what happened? He left the kingdom in search of the truth, or in search of his real nature. That led him to enlightenment. What happened? Did anybody teach? Yes, he went to many masters, but that teaching entered not only into his head, and from the head with a clarity, it came down to the heart. From the heart, it came down, We say the center of action is the belly button. Oh, so what happened even when he was immersed in all kinds of pleasure? So it means that my mind is constantly contemplating and reflecting, and that became the need of in his life. One example, there are many examples like Arjuna, and that is how the Eastern wisdom teaches, educates the mind. But now, what drives me to meditate? A little bit of relaxation, okay, calmness. So once you practice, you feel calm, and after a few hours, the mind goes back to the same old stuff. It is constantly repetitive, habitual. We are not ready to break it. So, is meditation a need in my life, or ah, oh, let me relax again to become stressful, to relax again to oh, so what drives me? So, in order to remove the wrong notion, wrong perception, wrong thinking that is overwhelming the mind, and there is no clarity. That is why these masters introduces certain principle based on your temperament. I'm talking of all the entire tradition of 3,000-year-old tradition. Oh, I experience calm in meditation. I return from it. my mind starts running towards honey. Oh, he or she doesn't love me. That is the wrong notion. Why it is the wrong notion? Just to give one example, that I have to first find out what is this love, where this love is located. Can this love be attained or achieved from the people outside, or I am of the nature of love? One example. You start contemplating and reflecting on it. What will happen? The mind becomes clear. The intellect has a doubt-free state, and then you practice meditation. Any and every meditation succeeds in life.